Good morning, YouTubers. This is your zip code Reek in the 92887 in Southern California on this Thursday, August 22nd. This is number 23 of the election collection, and we're doing the 22nd state. Excuse me, the 22nd state, Alabama, another southern state. And back when it came into the Union on December 14th, 1819, it was to balance out the ratio of slave states to free states in the Congress. Alabama came in as a slave state in the South. Alabama is indeed a deep South state, has Georgia and Florida on the east and southeast, has Tennessee on the north, has Mississippi on the west, and it has an outlet to the Gulf of Mexico in the south. Alabama, modern Alabama, I'm going to say, has a population of about 5.08 million people in 50,645 square miles. It's 28th in rank of land and 24th in rank of population, so it's the middle of the road state that way. 100 people per square mile, not especially dense in most places, 67 counties in Alabama. And there are 9 electors. And sorry for those that liked my Illinois deal yesterday. I forgot to mention Illinois has 19 electors because it's a large state. Alabama's more middle of the road, so it has 9. And the reason where they come up with the number of electoral votes, is how many senators and representatives the state has. And you add those two together, and you essentially have what, which is why so many odd numbers appear, because there's 2 senators for every state, and however many representatives there are for each state. So, Alabama, considered a safe red state, generally speaking. From 1960 on, only twice did Alabama go for the Democratic candidate. One time, and it's unique among only shares with 3 other states this distinction. In 1968, it took a third party. That was George Wallace, and of course George Wallace is from Alabama, so he won his own state. And the rest of the last 16 elections, 13 of them were for the Republicans. The ratio of Democrat or Republican to Democrat was it's probably second only to Kentucky as far as as far as percentages and ratios and stuff. It was a nearly 9-to-5 ratio of Republicans to Democrats in Alabama. And even the more populated areas, even those that were for the Democrats, they weren't excessively so. And some of the Huntsville area was actually for Trump, as were some other places, Mobile as well, and those are 2 major cities besides Birmingham. So it's redder than anything else right now that we've discussed, save Kentucky, but we still have another 28 states to look at, so we'll see how it stacks up. Out of the 67 counties, 54 of them went for Trump in 2020. And again, as I said, the ratio was about 17 to 10 for almost 9 to 5 of Republicans versus Democrats. And it'll probably go red again this 2024 election, but we'll see. Anyway, Alabama, if you hit like, leave a comment in the comment section below. Oh yes, and for you zip code freaks like myself, anything in Alabama is going to be starting with 350 and going through 369. So there you have it. Have a good day. For those of you there in Mobile, for those of you there in Ensley and Birmingham, for those of you there in Montgomery, for those of you there in Wetumpka, for those of you there in Huntsville. I've got a friend in Huntsville. It's been a while. We should get together, at least on the phone. We love y'all, and see you in the next video.